Yep, I need the lost art. Does anyone know what it is?
I'd have to look. I can't think off the top of my head.
50 to 80% from Fertile Mod. Well, I've got 100 of those, so... That's a pretty good deal. I give him some mud and he gives me some art.
Right. That's the Serenity lamp.
Does it glow?
That's the Go Ball lamp.
Ooh, I want one.
I shouldn't tell you too much about it, but it is cool.
Oh, I've seen it from other people.
Okay. So, the alts, yeah? Just alts in general, because I mean, it can be a positive thing. Because I mean, if, say for example, we know we have the Unity Hunt and it's actually open to any rank, yep. So that's low rank, high rank, etc. Alright? Let me see. If, say for example, a low rank person, you know, regularly wanted to hunt with high ranks, how do you think best that a high rank can actually contribute to helping that low rank? Surya.
That's a good question, isn't it?
Indeed. Well, if you want to keep things fair, you should equip armors of the same equivalent that he does. If you just want to get him higher, then you probably best of use your end game weapons, I guess.
What about users? What's your thought on that?
Well, as Surya just said, sometimes perhaps if it's someone who's it's someone's ult and they want to power through to get into high rank, perhaps you can power level them maybe. If that's agreed that everybody wants, they already had a very solid understanding of the game. They already know monster attack patterns, etc., and the way to use weapons. Then that's fair enough. But I don't think you're doing anybody any favours if you equip your Dark Claw Demise and go to work on a low rank Rathian, because they're not. The fight's ending too quickly. They're not going to learn as much as they possibly would do if they're like, okay, the fight will drag on for 5 minutes more or 10 minutes more, then would so be it. It's the whole game to me is a learning curve, and if you take that away, then it's all the root core play of the gameplay of the game is gone for me.
What's your thought on this, Volker?
Well, pretty much the same. If you're going to be using your end game gear and you're playing with someone low rank, especially if he's new to the game, you're gonna be doing most of the damage. For example, if we would do a Rathian, I could kill him solo really quickly, and I've done it once, and the other guy was just standing there. He got a couple of hits in and that was it, so he doesn't learn anything. He just thinks, oh wait, Rathian is just a pushover, and then the next time he goes in and he has trouble, and then he's like, well, I'll just look for another high-ranked player again.
It's either that, or perhaps you're going to discourage people. If you make people feel really small and like rubbish in comparison, just because you wanted to show off all your end-game armors and weapons, then there's a very good chance you could actually discourage that person.
Yeah, because it takes the fun out of it. They go on the quest, they don't get to do much, so they don't have a sense of accomplishment either.
Yeah, that's exactly right. At least if you dress level appropriately in loads of rare 1 to 3 armors and use the same weapons.
I still think you're allowed to wear a good charm though.
Oh yeah, maybe one.
Okay, well why? If you're gonna go down to the same level, you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
It makes a difference between having a good skill or having no good skills at all.
Yeah.
I think it might be allowed.
Well,
but I won't use it for this podcast.
You could look on it, for instance, you could wear your low rank Selene armor, for instance, and equip your evasion god talisman. That would be acceptable, really, in my eyes.
All right, so we could wear chakra because you've got about what? The maximum defense I believe you can get is 186.
Yeah, so quite often if I go to the open server, then I will be wearing the chakra.
Do people actually want to play with you then? Because I've had people think I'm not wearing any armor.
Yeah, they think you're naked quite a lot of the time, don't they?
Well, put this way, I remember a while back, me and Ashley, we were just mucking about when we went to the Greece server, and because we was into this chakra thing, and we thought, anybody that comes in the room, which we know people going to come in the room wanting help, we're going to fight every monster in chakra, and that's what we did. People still came to the room,
Just depends on who you meet, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. But the room, we said, was open to anyone, but regardless of what, we were just going to solely wear chakra. And that's what we did for that time, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And we stayed alive as well,
Isn't that the Saturday hunt where you did the entire monster high rank and low rank?
No, that's a separate one. We actually went on the greed server. It was in a weekday. We actually went on the greed server.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we were just kind of hanging out. But so when you open up a room, people come and join the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every monster, rustlers, whatever, and even high rank came into the room as well. Yeah. We just stayed in our chakra, and it was quite fun, really, actually being able to do that. Right, we should be looking to do your next key question with Surya.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. So what armor are you wearing now? Because I see you've got Diablos.
I get the Diablos armor, which gives me the Pierce boost, and I gem the evasion +1 in it. So
Okay.
I could actually dodge a couple of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more looking for a guard armor instead of a dodging armor. Since this is a heavy bowgun that I'm using.
Right.
It's not really that movable. That's correct for that.
Just a question here. Is a Queen Talisman still low rank?
No, high rank.
Oh, no.
Because you're wearing one, Shewar.
Am I?
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know! I did not know! I take it off.
Rules are rules.
Yes, rules are rules. I will follow all the rules. Yes. And that was, you know what? That's my god charm, but I do have evasion 6. I think I do. Well, no,
I've got evasion 6 as well, but and evasion 5, but they're all at least queen.
No, it's a trap master that I had on. I didn't check what it was. How can you see what I was wearing? I didn't even notice that. Okay, I will find appropriate charm that I can wear. Let me see. Green is queen, so I can't touch green. So I can go to the rook. Yep. That's okay.
There's some quite decent rook talismans. You can get rook equivalent god talismans, like the fishing one that I've got on there with one slot.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not using fishing expert for what I'm doing. I've got theft, which I don't mind. Oh, I've got mud snow. Yep. Which I've got on now.
That could be used for barrier.
Yep. Let me see what's... Oh, I'm fishing 10. Yeah. Poison. Well, that's not a 10. Oh, I've got map. Do we need a map? No. Gluttony.
That's pretty useful.
Lasting. Is it lasting power?
That's also pretty useful.
So which one? I'm trying to think which will be my best because I'm going to deal with barriers. I think the lasting power might...
I think lasting power will extend the duration of the hot drinks and things.
I think I'll go with... I'm just checking. Anti-theft. It's got 2 and it's got fishing +5.
Oh, that's a plus bonus.
No, I've got a better one. I'm using sense. I knew there was... That was my setup for this armor. I'm going for sense. Yep.
Alright.
I'm happy with that one. So you can check it now.
Let's check it out.
Let's see, you're legal now.
Yes, I'm legal.
Rook talisman, yes.
Right, okay. So, you're going to post your quest? Let me get some hot drinks.
I think you've got a rare 6 weapon though.
Me? No, it's not rare 6.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's blue. So.
Oh, that was when I was fighting. Is it blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
It's blue, Rathalos flame sword.
And here I thought I was cheating.
No! I thought I checked the actual, my apologies. Okay, weapons. Could I go for rare 3? Yep. Okay. I will. Let me see now. I have got that's a rare 2. Buster Blade. Chieftain Greatsword. Oh yeah, that is, yeah. Giant Jaw Blade 2. Let me see what else I've got. Sigmund is actually, I'll go for the Sigmund. I don't know if that's any good, because I never really, oh, let me just double check that it is a rare. It is, just double check that is what it is. So it is a rare 3, so I can use that one. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Sigmund.
Okay then, let's rock.
Let me just see. I've got, yeah, to get the traps. Is this a capture? Oh, it's another capture one.
It's another capture one, I'm afraid.
Okay, no, that's okay. We just have to remember that we have to not kill.
Yeah, because he rages such a lot, particularly when he's about to die, and he's got so few hit points, really, compared to the other monsters. We'll have to be careful about it.
I'm just gonna make up some flash, even though we don't even really need it for this one.
Not really. I believe he only rages more if you flash him.
Yeah.
Or is he one of the people that stands still?
No.
Monsters.
No, he goes wild, doesn't he?
I've seen someone though who was pretty good at doing flash bombs, and they actually, you know when he flies up, they got him out.
Oh yeah, it's got its use, definitely, yeah.
You know, because my flash bomb throwing is random. And I've seen Dustina actually at some serious work doing some very good flash with Azarayus. You know, seem to hit him most times.
Yeah.
Get him down most time. So, what's your technique in getting it right most of the time?
Well, keeping your distance and see if he looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, and then throw a flash bomb, but it's not always effective though. Since
Is there like a particular move that Azarayus does where it's best to flash him before or after or during?
it's just more prediction than really tactics.
Because when he's doing that horrible annoying move where, you know, he's kind of, I don't know, he flicks you the tail and he's kind of, there's a very, you know, very annoying move where he can actually get at you. And then he does a kind of a charge swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one where he's quite low to the ground and then he just kind of skims the ground, knocking all the hunters out with the wind pressure.
But that one I find very hard to choose when to actually flash.
Well, I usually do it when he does his Thunder Hammer Pound.
Yeah.
If he does it at you and you have enough distance, you can throw the flash bomb and it will flash him when he just hits the ground.
Right, I'm carrying a map.
The easiest must be when he's doing the ice breath attack, I believe.
Okay, right, the ice breath.
Since he flies pretty slow and he doesn't change direction, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, it does. Cause he's like,
Still, I think it's pretty hard to, even if he does that attack, it's pretty hard to get my distance right. But that might just be me failing.
but you see, he moves very fast. That's the problem, I find.
Well, the problem is if you are with 4 people, he keeps targeting another character, so... It's hard to predict its movement sometimes.
So, with your main character, Surya, yeah? How did you find barriers? Because that's another one I think that can be challenging. Another monster.
Barriers